0 courses or paid services, 100% transparency, a free website, and my Patreon contains nothing about how to trade. More on that later though. I'm currently funded but not yet long-term consistently profitable, and I've always made that clear. In March, I took a $2.3 thousand payout, and I'm giving myself a very long time to succeed at trading, because anyone who doesn't watch fake trading gurus knows that you can't get rich quick. I'll talk about myself, my YouTube channels, some very important issues, and how I personally plan on succeeding at trading. So, with a 20% off coupon, I spent $100 to take a trading test that I passed, which meant that this futures prop firm, Trade Day, would then put me on a funded account. If I had then proceeded to lose all of that, I wouldn't have to pay back any losses. I'd just have to retake the evaluation to get funded again. Sounds amazing, right? Except the majority of people will never make it to that position for the same reason that most people lose money playing poker. And yet, there are professional poker players and full-time traders. Let's say you're a golfer. I'll give you access to $1,500 if you can prove that you're good at golf. All you have to do is pay me $100 and score well this round. Obviously, if you're new and have no skills or experience at golf, you're going to fail the test and lose money. I mean, how did you think you would pass? By getting lucky on every single hole? But for good golfers, this is a no-brainer and an amazing opportunity for easy access to more capital. Because look, a prop firm is a tool, and like all tools, can be beneficial or harmful depending on who's using it. A knife can hurt or help you, which doesn't mean the knife is inherently good or bad. Its value is only determined by how each person chooses to use it. You can lose money with prop firms just like you can with a broker because you aren't good at trading and are using real money for some reason, or you can leverage your trading skills and get cheap access to more capital once you've actually developed an edge. And of course, there's people like me who did both. Lost money in the beginning because I was not ready, and now I'm tremendously benefited by prop firms. And I know I'm not ready to trade my own personal account, so firms completely cap my total risk at just the cost of the evaluation. If I learn some new lessons and fail, I just have to get funded again instead of losing thousands of dollars of real money. I say all of this because I'm an affiliate with Trade Day, the firm that I got my payout from. This means I have a coupon for 20% off that I get a commission on when someone buys an evaluation, which I mention every time because that's the law. Anytime I mention it in a video, I always say to never take an evaluation until you're ready, because they're a money pit for bad traders but an amazing opportunity for skilled ones. This is me telling a new trader that they're guaranteed to lose money if they start prop firm challenges too early, and here is an example from a few months ago when there was a sale with Trade Day. Don't just spend money on this just because it's 50% off. You should only be buying an evaluation if you're actually ready. I don't think that good traders should be punished for the irresponsible and poor decision making by those who waste money on prop firms before they're actually skilled and experienced at trading. However, doing that is not the complete fault of the trader. In fact, quite the opposite. Prop firms are often marketed or at least viewed by people as a way to get rich quick, and this culture is extremely harmful. It is for this reason that anytime I talk about them, I always say to only buy an evaluation if you're truly ready and have proven consistency, because again, they are an incredible tool for those who are ready, but they are a money pit for those who aren't. Just because some people don't use a tool correctly, it doesn't mean that those who do should be punished. There's nothing more that I can do to ensure the responsible use of these tools than what I already do. Most of the problem is the culture of trading itself, which is entirely dominated by influencers claiming to be successful traders yet have zero proof of profitability. Day trading education is one of the most fraudulent industries in the world, completely dominated by frauds, and the ones who get scammed defend their fake gurus. I'll put the exposing playlist in the top right where each one of these people and more are covered, and those videos are not just little criticisms. We're talking about proof of photoshopped broker statements, stealing day trading courses while asking the owners for help on how to trade and then reselling them, actual fraud, copying popular videos word for word in order to sell beginners a course, and so much more. Nobody has any idea how truly bad the day trading education world is until they see those videos, or have at least been around for a long time. So, of course, there's tons of beginners who lose money with prop firms and call them scams when that is how they are introduced to trading. Almost every trading influencer out here has their own course and/or private community, all trying to tell you that you can make money quickly through trading. The unfortunate reality is that people aren't introduced to trading by first being told that it's not a way to get rich quick, which is what I do. So, just because you can use a hoe to hit someone in the head, which someone did to me as a kid, hey, maybe that's why what? Just because of that, it doesn't mean that the tool is inherently bad. All I can do as a public figure is to constantly preach the responsible use of that tool, which is exactly what I do. Unlike many prop firm affiliates, I have never once pretended to be trading with real money or a funded account when I wasn't. I'm on a break from live streaming for now, but I did fully pass the evaluation for my first funded account all while live streaming. My actual trading channel is in the video description. I also just need to bring up the misconception that the trailing drawdown follows you forever. No, that would be horrible. I didn't even know this was a thing with some firms, and I'd never promote one that does that. Obviously, that would be a complete scam and make it impossible to grow an account or withdraw money. That's not how it works. All right, back to exposing Iman. Honesty, integrity, and the desire to help people has always been done at the expense of monetary gain for myself. I turned down this deal with an offshore broker that would have made me a millionaire in a few years, and yes, that's $20,000 per month before commissions on each signup, and that's just for where my channel was a few months before this current video. In another email, I was told that the high-performing affiliates get 50 to 60K per month. The very first part of this beginner video talks about how there's no shortcut to profitability and that I'm going to tell the truth because I'm not selling anything on how to trade. This is part of the reason for so many people closing out of the video so quickly, which again is saying the truth at the expense of losing engagement and therefore money. I have turned down countless crypto broker deals that would have made me a ton of money, and I've also turned down a whole lot of opportunities to scam all of you. The video on Craig Percoco is now in the top right if you want to see it, but the really juicy stuff on him was sent to me after that video. He deleted all of the unlisted videos after I made this information public on him being secretly paid to promote all of these garbage coins, which is a good time to say that I've never been paid to say something. I've never taken money to make a certain video, and it would be illegal for me to lie about that. Just remember that the only way I could be exposed is if I was secretly consistently profitable, because I've never lied about my trading progress or anything else. Taking the payout I showed earlier is not consistent profitability. Yes, it recoups all of the money I've spent on firms with a whole bunch of profit after that, but it means very little beyond that. What I do know is that all of these fake gurus I call out hate the fact that they can't say I'm just trying to sell my own course or private community. These are disgusting animals with no morals or ethics capitalizing on the dreams of the desperate. To them, I would say the classic line of how do you sleep at night knowingly scamming and ruining people's lives, but that would require them to have empathy. And these fake gurus are either full-blown narcissists, socio or psychopaths, or they've somehow managed to convince themselves that what they're doing is okay. I can say these things because I never grew on YouTube as a trading guru claiming to be profitable. In fact, it's the complete opposite, and I'm just really lucky. Listen to me, I am extremely lucky. I never intended on being where I am now. My channel started as a way to document my trading progress in the summer of 2021 doing the opening range break strategy with options. Before stopping to finish college, I actually withdrew something like $80 more than what I put in. So of course, I used those trading profits to buy this Lamborghini off Amazon. In fact, I made so much money that I could afford 2 of these. Before taking a complete break from trading to finish college and being unaware of how the YouTube trading space is complete BS, I discovered a trading system where all you had to do was draw rectangles on the chart and then go for a reversal when price came back. Whoa, that's crazy, thought me. I will now find tons of resources on this topic and then make a teaching presentation for myself to commit the information I learned to my memory. God, such long sentences. And I thought, hey, maybe I'll save someone else some time on finding the actual trading instructions, which is, you know, that's what I was looking for. That's what the video was about after I finally found them. I had 23 subscribers, and one of them was my mom. Hello, Mom. This video accidentally made my channel explode. And every video since then has been a clear and honest representation of where I was at in my trading progress, including realizing that supply and demand was not magic, realizing that changing the risk-reward ratios has 0 effect when there's no edge, trying to determine how consistent unprofitability is possible, realizing that it's either discretion or an algorithm that makes a strategy work, and so on and so forth. You see, if someone makes a video exposing ImanTrading, for what? Patreon? Let's take a look at that. Because there's not a single thing on there about how to trade, and it's not a mentorship. In the entire history of being on Patreon, there has only been one person who joined thinking they were getting some type of trading course or mentorship. And so after explaining this to them, I refunded them all $4 of the dollars they spent. Yeah, all $4. There are 48 live trading episodes like this one that I didn't put on my second channel during my experimental phase of trying to develop a strategy, old videos that just don't fit on this channel anymore, as well as ones that people just weren't interested in, exclusive videos like this one about what happened to the idea of using my cat as a trading system, RIP, and your name at the end of videos, with names in the order of which tier people choose, but space is running out on the $4 one. From the start, I've always said that Patreon is a place for generous people to financially support my mission of spreading the truth as well as documenting my own journey with full transparency. Soon I would like to put lots of trading psychology content on there for some added value. You know, may as well use my degree in behavioral science. But, you know, obviously Patreon is for money, but there's nothing on there about how to trade. Extremely kind people who understand what I'm trying to do become patrons to support the mission or some other reason besides thinking I have the holy grail of trading hidden behind a $4 paywall. Now, towards the end of 2022 is when I first set out to create my own trading system through complete experimentation. Blah, 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 nobody cares. It's now March of 2024. The end of 2024 will mark 2 years of trading almost every day with several breaks here and there. My expectations for profitability were obviously absurd when I first started, and I now have a much more realistic understanding. I'm giving myself a lot of time to make that happen, and we'll see if I'm cut out to achieve it or not. I think I am, but again, we'll see. If I can't make it, I'll use YouTube to continue exposing frauds who are both lying about their own profitability as well as harming others through false information, expensive courses, and more. I'm like the low budget and less charismatic version of CoffeeZilla for the trading world. Everything that I'm doing to try and succeed is on my website. There is a general introduction to trading, and then there's the section on my actual trading strategy. Not that it matters, but I pay about $140 a year to run this website, and you can obviously tell that I made it because it's not very professional. I don't care though. Look at my logo. I made it in PowerPoint in half an hour. I appreciate those of you who reach out offering to help with stuff like that for free, but no thank you. Respectfully declining, although it's very kind of you. I'm not trying to be something I'm not, and I prefer to do things on my own. I'm not a business. I don't have shareholders or investors to please, and I only became a YouTuber, yuck, by accident from that supply and demand guide I made for myself to learn it, which again, I say at the very start of the video. The great part about that is I don't have to bow down to anyone because I don't care. I live rent-free in the heads of terrible people who are scamming beginner traders. The even greater part is that my attitude makes entitled man-children and toddler brains upset, which makes me happy. I mean, you shouldn't say stuff like that. You should be professional. Don't care. I mean, so basically what you're saying is, no, I'm not basically saying anything. I say exactly what I say. That's why I said it and not the thing that you're interpreting. All right. I know success is trading. I know success in trading is possible because I know that achieving non-random results is possible. Almost everyone in trading fails. We all know that. I'm putting in the work and we'll see if I can make it. Hard work, focused learning, and determination does not guarantee success because nothing guarantees anything. But it's probably a characteristic of those who have made it. So that's what I think we should do. I've always been transparent and I will continue to do that. Thank you very much to my patrons who I've scammed into giving me money. I really, really appreciate all of you. Seriously. That sounds sarcastic. I don't know. I don't think I'm capable of sounding genuine, but I mean it. Do I mean it? I'm just kidding. No, seriously, I mean it. There's a lot more frauds to be taken down, so be on the lookout.